to my channel, and in today's video I thought I would finally share what's in my carry-on. I don't think I ever filmed a video about what I take with me on the plane. My brother did, which is kind of surprising.
What's in my carry-on bag?
We'll start with the luggage. Alright, so I am not sure where my family purchased this, but I am going to buy a new one from Muji because I absolutely love how the big Muji luggage that I purchased in Japan just glides around, and even though there's a lot of stuff in there, it feels very light, like sometimes lighter than this carry-on one, so I'm gonna have to make that purchase very soon. But this is the mini luggage that I usually take around with me. We will start with this side, and in this first pocket right here, I usually put my big puffy jackets because the weather changes. So when I was traveling to Singapore and Indonesia, because those countries are a lot warmer than Korea, I usually wore my puffy jacket to the Incheon airport, and then I have to take it off when I arrive the warmer countries. So I would put the puffy jacket in here, and I always like to carry a duffel bag because you just never know. Like sometimes I would duty-free shop, and instead of carrying a bunch of mini bags, I just like to put all of them in this one right here. So I always like to have another like duffel bag or backpack in my suitcase. So this first space right here is for my duffel bag or backpack and my puffy jacket. And then in this pocket right here, we have my toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss. I know most airlines give it to you for free, but I just like to have my own. And then in this pocket right here, I have my tripod for my vlogging cameras. And then right here, we have a sandwich bag full of medicine like Advil, Dayquil, NyQuil, and eye drops. So just in case I feel sick. Moving on to this side of the luggage, here we have a makeup pouch, and this is not normally a makeup pouch, but I use it as one because it just fits a lot of my makeup. And if you're curious about what's inside, I filmed a makeup swap with Eddie, so if you haven't watched that, click up there. I really haven't switched any of the makeup since then, so if you're curious, make sure to watch that video. And then here we have a water bottle, and it's an empty water bottle. During security, you're not allowed to have water bottles and also skincare over 100 milliliters. But once you pass it, you can buy skincare and also buy bottled water. So I just keep an empty water bottle, mainly so that I can fill it up and save a couple bucks. In Korea, it's really cheap. I think you can buy bottled water for like 900 won or $1. But in America, I noticed that it's like $3–4 at certain airports. So I just got in the habit of packing an empty water bottle. So yes, an empty water bottle. I have an umbrella, and this is just something that I always keep in my carry-on because you just like never know. I do check the weather before I go to a country because I want to prepare myself and pack accordingly. But when it comes to rain, you just never know, because when I was checking the app for Indonesia, it would say that it would rain every single day, but it's every single day at different times. So yeah, I just always like to have an umbrella. So next we have my skincare pouch, and this I actually got with the chocolates that I bought on duty free, so you can still see the logo right here. But I just thought it was like perfect for like travel because it's clear. So when you open it up, I'm gonna show you guys since I haven't filmed a what's in my makeup pouch or skincare pouch for travel in a while. I mean, it's different from this. Of course, we have sheet masks, and I like to carry two. So this one right here has a cleanser, a sheet mask, as well as a cream. And this one is the Berry Mom Ceramide sheet mask that I absolutely love. This is just super convenient because you can wash your face and moisturize all in one. And then I actually like to do 2 sheet masks on long flights. So I will start with this one and then follow up with this one. But I do like to use the cleanser in the bathroom before I board the plane. So I usually do the cleanser and then follow up with the GPS mask once I am on the plane, and then follow up with the cream, and then after I wake up or something, I will go with the ceramide mask because this is just super hydrating. So I love to sheet mask, and I don't really care what people think because I just don't want my skin to suffer from the dryness, and I don't know. I just want to make sure my skin is looking plump and healthy after the flight. Next, we have the COSRX pimple patches, and I actually just used this case. I have both the master patch and the clear fit master patches, and I also like to keep cotton pads in here because I like to tone my face using these after I wake up to remove the dust, and then I will also tone once more. And so I always like to have cotton pads. Here we have the heat up eye masks. I absolutely love these because they help me fall asleep and it really relaxes me. And then we have the cooling patches. So this was mostly for after my trip because it really helps relax the muscle. And yeah, I just love these two Japanese products. I have makeup wipes. These are from Simple Skincare. They're okay. I'm just trying to finish using them. Next, we have a toner, and this is the Troy Arake Skin Complex Formula. I really like this because it's a spray, so I could just mist throughout as well. And then I also have the Troy Arake AGT Hydro Essence because this is one of the most moisturizing essence moisturizers out there. So I love using this as like a sleeping mask. So yeah, have to have this with me. And then these are all like under 100 milliliters, so they're perfect for travel. And of course I have my sunscreen. This is a must-have because when you walk out, all of the windows at the airport is reflecting sun. And also, when you're up in the air and when you're about to land, they always require you to open the windows. And the sun, it just feels so much closer and I can feel the sunlight on my skin. So I always like to have my sunscreen. I have hand cream, and this one I received as a gift from a subscriber. She told me that this was her favorite, so thank you so much for this. I have a face massage tool because when I'm up there, I don't want to land with a puffy face. So I just like to massage my face using this. I have my lip balm. This is the Lucas Papa eye cream. This one is the Lancome one that I have been featuring in a lot of my skincare routines. And then hair tie, hair clip, and this sleeping oil right here. So this is basically an essential oil that you just apply on like your wrist and your neck area, and it's supposed to help you fall asleep. I can't say that this will be life-changing or whatever, but I feel like the scent really does relax me, so I always carry this around with me whenever I have a flight because I have a really hard time falling asleep on planes, and I feel like this kind of helps. And then my laptop as well as chargers for my camera. So now let me share with you guys what's in my purse, and this is a brand new purchase of mine. It is from Gucci and it is the Dionysus bag in black. I have been eyeing this for some time now because I just love how classy and luxurious it looks and feels. This chain as well as this detail right here kind of gives it an edgy look, and you basically open it up by pressing right here, and then look at how much fits inside. I actually haven't purchased a big bag like this in a while, but yeah, the first pocket I usually keep my hair ties and bobby pins, but I don't have any in there right now. But let's start with the first pocket right here. First we have my phone, and I get a lot of questions about what design this is, and it is the iPhone 6 Plus, and I love this case because it has a space for my transportation card, and while I was in Indonesia I used it as my hotel key holder, so I didn't need the transportation card while I was there, so this was like a perfect phone case. Of course, I have my phone charger, and I also keep my AirPods in the first pocket, but I don't know where they are right now, so hopefully I could find them later. We have my two wallets. This is from Saint Laurent and a coin purse from Rebecca Minkoff. I really like how small these are, and it just fits all the cards that I need. I also have cash in here as well, so yes, my two wallets, my passport, and this case is actually from a brand called Jayo. It's in Karosukir, and you basically tell the designer what you want, and he uses quality leather from Italy, and I love how the leather kind of ages throughout, and I've had this for about 2 years now, and it is definitely one of my favorite purchases in Korea. So in the second pocket, this one actually has a zipper on it. I usually like to keep something a little more valuable sample in here. But right now I have my keys. This is for my apartment as well as my big luggage. And then my battery for my G7X right now. I also kept the responsibility cards in there. They're not receipts, but they basically tell you like what to do if like a rhinestone falls off. But yes, I just kept these in here. And finally, in the back, we have my Canon Vixia along with my Canon G7X. I carry both my cameras in here, and that's like one of the main reasons why I bought this purse, because I wanted a bag that fits both. And then I have my cushion compact. This is the Choi Arake Soul one. And then finally we have my lip balm. This is from Burt's Bees. My small hand cream that I got as a sample from Sephora. And then my lipstick of the day, and this is the Giorgio Armani 506. I should touch up right now. Alright, I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful. If you're interested in any of the products and things that I featured in today's video, check the info box because links are always down below. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and if you want notifications each time I upload, make sure you click that bell button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! 고운 얼굴을 너만 봐